Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For the love of glitter, I am Anna Chinen. Before you watch this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, especially since I do have a giveaway going on in my previous video on ColourPop's Alexis Ren highlighter and contour palette. So don't miss out on that, and if you don't win that one, there will be future giveaways. But today's video is going to be on Sugarpill's newest Feline Fancy. I do believe that they came out with this specifically because of Valentine's Day, at least that's what it really reminds me of. But this is the outer packaging. This retails for $48 and you can only get it on their website right now. It was available on Beautylish, but they are all sold out. But I absolutely love this little cat. It is just so cute. On the back it says a sweeter than sweet collection of vegan eyeshadows, which is great, and a liquid lip color that pair perfectly together. Now when I was watching videos on this, everyone was like, you can use this as a contour, you can use it as highlighter. It does say down here 4pan eyeshadow palette, but everyone was like, you can use this for multiple things. So today I really wanted to test that out. So if you want to see a demo on how I use this for everything on my face, then go ahead and skip forward. Right now I'm just going to be showing you the packaging. So you slide it out and this is what it's like. The palette is actually pretty small. It's very small, and it says the exact same thing on the back. So basically it is just a downsize of this, which I actually really love because I hate when you open up packaging and the sleeve was just so much prettier. I love that the little cat is there. I love that it has everything that the sleeve had. So that is a plus in my opinion. The packaging is adorable. You open it up, you get two shaped heart mirrors, and then you get four pretty large sized pans. Only matte one you get, I think, is the brown, and the rest are shimmers. So if you're not a fan of shimmers, this probably won't be the palette for you, since 3 out of the 4 are shimmers. And you get a pink kind of duochrome color, and it is so pretty. I'm gonna swatch it because it just looks powdery unless I swatch it. This one does though tend to have some powder, like you do when you do swatches, especially with your finger, you kind of want to blend it out. Something about duochromes sometimes does that, and I don't know why. This one's almost like an orangey pink color, but it does have a shift and it's very pretty. The next one is Wink, and it's honestly kind of more like a sheer light wash of shimmery white. Almost a really light pink though. It almost has like a sheen of pink, but not enough to really tell. And then you get this really beautiful medium brown color, just like milk chocolate, which is gorgeous. This one also, like, it's really odd. You'll see in the demo when I was using it in my eye, like not in my eyes, but on my eyes and on my face, I felt like it didn't need any building up. When I swatch it on my hand, I feel like I need to continue to build it up, but when I used it, I felt like it worked just fine. So it looks kind of pitiful here, but it's a nice brown. And then this next one is kind of like did not need any building up at all, and it's that red called Kiss Kiss, which is gorgeous. I mean, this one's Pipe, guys. That's really impressive. So they all feel extremely buttery and really nice. I think that the quality is really great. When I use them, they all blended out really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the demo for you here. But again, here's those swatches. I'm going to post better swatches on my Instagram if you want to see those. And then lastly, you do get a liquid lip, and it is called Strange Love. So it comes with that, and there's the swatch. Again, I will post better pictures on my Instagram, which is just For the Love of Glitter, just like my name up here. Now, this is my first experience with Sugarpill, and spoiler alert, I am extremely happy with how everything was handled. Everything just, it was nice. Everything was really nice, and I think the quality was definitely up there with just as much as high-end products. So I would definitely purchase from them again. It's kind of saddening that this is something that they're not going to restock. I think it's actually something really solid that they have on their hands, even though I know it's like kind of Valentine's Day themed. I think that it's a really nice solid kit. I just applied the liquid lip, and I will say that in the tube it looks a lot more red than when you apply it on the lips. It looks more of that purple toned, like a berry. It was very liquidy and it was kind of hard to stay in the line just because it was so liquidy. So that might get a little messy, which it did for me. Like, it's not a perfect application, and I really did try. I would suggest using like a lip liner if you're going to use this one for sure, so you don't have to worry about trying to get out in the lines, because it is more like a fluffy applicator. It has more of like a fluffy, and then it has like a little bit of a kind of like the Jeffree Star ones. The packaging actually looks like Jeffree Star and also looks a lot like the new Wet n Wild. It feels super comfortable on the lips. It took a little bit to dry down, but it feels really good. Transfers just a teeny bit. So what I will say about this shade though is normally with darker metallics, I feel like the shimmers don't really show up through very much, and I actually really like the way this one, I feel like, is super sparkly, and I love it. Like, I actually really like it, even though this isn't normally a color that I would necessarily be drawn to. Just by swatching these, they all felt very nice, very smooth. Some were more pigmented than others, but they all felt very nice. I'm going to start off with the brown, and it's called Text Me. And we're going to put that in the crease. It's performing on the eye even better than I expected it to, so, and it does seem to build upon itself nicely. So to contour, I'm actually going to use my Real Techniques brush. Again, we're going into that brown shade, and the shade actually looks pretty good as a contour. Obviously, if you're really dark skin tone, you're probably going to have difficulties with this showing up on you as a contour, but if you are fair to medium, no problems there. Again, if you are darker too, this might not be a good crease color, but maybe more of like a blending out shade color. A transition shade, I should say. So not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, it's definitely like more cool tone, so, but it's more brown. It almost has a bit of mauve tones in there too, so you could use this color as like a blush as well for like a more natural look. And I don't know what it means, but anyways, it's like this duochrome pink, which is gorgeous. I think we're going to try using that one as a blush and maybe apply it all over the lid. I'm not really sure yet. I kind of don't really want to wear bright colors on my eyes today just because I'm just going to take this as my blush brush. Focus more back here. It's very pigmented, so if you're going to use it as a blush, I'd tap that off. But it definitely could work as a blush color. So there is that. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for this. Let's put it on the eye as well. Woo, look at that pigment. I don't even have any eye primer on either. I should state. This is really pretty. Very pretty. All of these are working well, blending really well as well. So now the part that I'm super excited for, we're going to use this Wink shade, which is the light pearly shade, and I'm going to use it as a highlighter, which I think it'll be gorgeous. And I'm going to use my Morphe brush for that. Woo, girl! Yeah, like I barely even tapped any into that. That's just really impressive. So definitely works as a highlighter, guys. Definitely works. So I feel like all these shades you could use. I mean, depending how bold you are with your blushes, especially, this definitely works as a highlighter. And to me that works as a contour. But the blush shades, like the red and the pink, if these aren't really your colors, I wouldn't suggest using them as a blush. But I think that this pink looks perfectly fine as a blush. Alright, I'm going to take my finger and put some more of that Wink shade in the center or my, what is this called? My inner corners right here. I feel like I'm doing a Valentine's Day look and Valentine's Day is over, but this isn't meant for Valentine's Day. This is just meant for, show you how this palette works because it is still available. Now this red, I have rehearsal, so I don't think I'm going to use it, but this red is honestly like, watch. Just let me show you something. Do you see that? Like, automatic pigment. This one is honestly probably one of the most pigmented ones out of the bunch. And I used to have like a, from Jessie's Girl, I had like an eye dust that looked the same color. But this one honestly is more pigmented and just so much easier to work with. Whatever, you know what? We're going to put it on our outer corners because it's cool. So, not a lot. Just, you know, I'm just gonna... Now, I know some girls are really like edgy and are totally willing to wear these colors as blushes, as eyeshadows, like daily. And some of us, like me, like especially for work, I would not wear this for work. But if you're wondering if it is possible to use these for everything, yes, it's possible. Is it really like something you're gonna do? Maybe not, unless you're someone, like I said, who is more out there with your makeup. You like to experiment more. You work in a place that accepts a little bit more like creative makeup. But I really think that this palette is so cute to add to your collection. I don't really like dark lips, but I actually really like this color because the sparkle is so good. But honestly, the quality of this palette and this, I feel like the quality is really great, and it is $48. I feel like they could give you maybe a few more colors in this, but other than that, I think since it was centered around Valentine's Day, I think they came out with a really great idea. Let me know if you end up getting this, and thank you so much for subscribing, and you will have a wonderful day. Bye!